Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Loka Seva Gurukulam online classes. Mathematics, a very interesting subject called profit and loss, and the main subject is percentages. Just let us recall what we have studied in the previous class. First of all, we saw the definition of percent. Percent means for every 100. Why you must take 100 only? Why not 50? Why not 200? Because calculation becomes easy. Multiples of 100 or divides of 100 all are easy for calculation. And what is the symbol they use? A cross line and two dots on either sides. Is it not? That's how you write. So it's also a kind of fraction with the denominator as 100, right? And its scope is so vast. It is used in business field, stock markets, in agriculture also, in education also, scientific researches also, in experiments also. So its scope is so vast, and some of them we are just glancing now. One of them is conversion of fraction into percent. Of course, we have already seen. For example, if you have a fraction like 5 by 2, what kind of fraction it is? Improper fraction. If you want to convert into fraction into percentage, what you must do? Multiply by 100. 2 ones are 2 50s are. It will be 250. Is it not? So any fraction, for example, if you give 3 by 4 is a simple fraction or proper fraction. Multiply, you get 4 ones are 425s are. The answer is 75. So multiply by 100. That is how do you convert fraction into percent. Suppose you want percent into fraction, divide by 100. Similarly, same thing applies to decimals also. Suppose you have a decimal like 0.5. If you want to express in terms of percents, multiply by 100. You get how much? 50%. So any decimal given, multiply it by 100. Okay. Suppose you have a decimal like this, 0.0375. How to write in percentages? Multiply by 100. So what happens to decimal point? It will be moving right, 3.75%. That is how you convert it. Okay, or you can convert into fraction and then multiply by 100. That also okay. Also, we have studied about calculation of a percent of a quantity or a number. Is it not? Suppose you say, what is 1/4 of 100? We get it as 25%. So it may be a number, it may be a quantity like dozens, rupees, etc., etc. And also you have seen about profit and loss. When you get profit, if selling price is more than cost price, you get profit. SP minus CP. What is SP? Selling price. If it is more than cost price, we get profit. When do you get loss? Loss is when cost price is more than selling price. This is the discussion we made in the last class. Also, you can find out the percentage of profit and percentage of loss also. Is it not? Now coming to home assignment, it takes 45 minutes to go to a school and I spend 80% of the time traveling by bus. How long does the bus journey last? So this is home assignment number 3. Please correct it. Not 1. So what is the journey time? So total journey time is 45 minutes. It includes walking also. And journey by bus. Journey time by bus. How many of you go by bus? Raise your hands. Yes, most of them go by bus. There will be school bus. What is the color of the school bus? Yellow. Okay. And you want to sit by the side of the window. Most of you, right? You fight for the seat. Is it? Some want to sit by the side of the driver, near the driver. It's all common in the students' age. They always fight for seat. Please don't fight. When you are going in a bus, no? If any elderly people come or any woman with a child in the hand, you must get up and leave that seat of yours to her. You do it? Okay, please do it. So journey time by bus is 80%. That is equal to, they are asking, so this is 45 minutes. %of 45 minutes you must make. How to do it? 45 into 80 by 100. So 0, 0 cancels. 5 9s are, 5 2s are, 2 1s are, 2 4s are, 9 4s are how much? 36 is the answer. So that student will take about 36 minutes. He will go by bus. And the rest 9 minutes he will go by walk. Usually for coming to road from home, you have to walk a little distance. And also after getting down from the bus to go to school, you have to walk for a distance, right? So here the question is 45 minutes, in that 80% bus means it takes about 36 minutes in bus. And usually there will be what is called as bus pass. Is it not? So the bus pass will be there, will be concession will be there, you know all those things. And coming to the second question, election between two candidates, 25% voters did not cast. So if it did not cast, how much remains? So let the voters be X. So 25% means 25 by 100 into X. So how many members voted? Total minus 25% will be equal to 75%. So only 75 by X, 75X by 100 only voted. This percentage we had not voted. Now here is a candidate. I need not tell about that politics here. You know all the parties, how do they fight, how do they get votes, after getting victory, how do they celebrate, all those things you know very well. I don't want to explain all those things, right? Anyway, that's a current trend now. And many times those who get to get a vote, they give money also. Saris they give, money they give, all those bribes they give. Okay. Now, so number of person voted is 75X by 100. In that, a candidate gets number of votes won by a winner. If 40% is won by 1%, another person is 60%. So 60% of this is so much. 60 by 100 into 75x by 100, right? That is a candidate who won in the election. And what about a person who lost? The person who lost, number of votes lost by a defeater is 900 they are given. So actually we got 40% of that. So 40% of 75x by 100. What is 75 by x by 100 is persons who voted. Why it is 75? Because 25% did not vote. Why do they don't vote? Please note, you have to vote. And sometimes they don't vote for some reasons, some health reasons, and some do not want to give any vote for the candidate, this and that. You should not do. Every citizen of India should vote. Okay? But in India, because of illiteracy and other problems, some of them don't vote. So 40% means this will be like this, 40 by 100 into 75x by 100. Now you are given that you are defeated by 900 votes. After 3 or 4 days of the election, they count the votes. Do you know? And after counting votes, every 1 hour they will announce Mr. X is leading from Y, from so many votes, from Z, so many votes, from A, so many votes, like that they say, na? So like that, here is a candidate who lost by 900 votes. So this is a winner of one party, and this is a defeater, and the difference between the two is 900. Are following? Now you solve the equation. Here this will be 100 into 100 becomes 10,000. So 10,000 in the denominator. Follow it carefully. Note down then and there. We multiply these two. So 0x 6 in 6 5s are 30, 6 7s are 42 plus 3 45. Is it alright? You also work out with me. Here it is 100 into 100, 10,000. And 40 into 75x. So 0 as usual. 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28 plus 2. So it is 3000x. And if you take LCM, it will be 10,000 only. And the numerator you have 4500x minus 3000x. This is equal to 900. So you have, if you subtract these two, you get 1500x is equal to 900 into, this will go up 10,000, and x will be equal to 900 into 10,000 by 1500. And if you calculate, 0 0 cancels, 3 3s are 3 5s are 5 1s are 5 2 10, 2000. So 2000 into 3, it becomes 6000. So 6000 have voted. You can verify it also. What is 60% of 6000? Then 40% of 6000. Subtract the 2, you get 900. That is the answer. Okay, answer is 6000. Okay, so that is the answer for this. Is it clear now? This is the difference between the two. And take LCM, numerators we did, and bring this side, you get the answer as 6000. Okay, If you have a doubt, I will show it how it comes 900. So, 1 is 60%, is it not? So, 60% of in that 6,000, some 25% have not voted, that you must subtract first. Okay, like that you do it. Okay, coming to the next question. Dhanush bought an Almirah for from a wholesale dealer of rupees 4,500, sold it for 6,000. So, cost price of an Almirah. How many have got Almirah in the house? That will be equal to 4,500 rupees. And how much he sells it? Selling price of an Almirah. It will be equal to 6,000 rupees. So, are you getting profit or loss? Easily you can make out. It is a profit, is it not? So, shall we write it at? So, therefore, profit is equal to SP minus CP, the formula. The 6,000 minus 4,500, that is equal to 1,500 rupees. They are asking percentage. Therefore, percentage of profit. Note down. I think all of you noting down. So, percentage of profit. Profit is how much? 1,500 rupees. What is the cost price? 4,500. What is the percentage? What is percent means what? 100 how much? So, this you cancel and this will be 15 3s are 1500s are. So, 100 by 3, that will be equal to 100 by 3, right? So, that is 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, like that it continues. It's called recurring deposit, recurring decimal. So, 33.33% is a profit. Very nice, no? Not nice? Okay, it should not make so much profit, right? And next question is, a retailer buys a cooler for rupees 3,800, spend about 200 rupees for transport and repair. If he sells it for 4,400, determine the profit percent. So, CP of a cooler, like that only you do it. I think some of you have done it already, right? Good. 3,800. And repair cost. How much repair? It cost about rupees 200. So, total CP will be equal to, add these two, 3,800 plus 200, it becomes 4,000 rupees. And selling price of a cooler, rupees 4,400. Is it profit or loss? Cost price is 4,000, selling price is 4,400. Therefore, you have profit. How much profit? SP minus CP. What is SP? 4,400. What is CP? 4,000 and profit is 400 rupees. Is it not? So 400 rupees is a profit. But the percentage of profit, how to find the percentage? Percentage is to be calculated for the CP, you know. So percentage of profit. So note the steps correctly. Percentage of profit is equal to profit formula by CP into 100. What is profit? 400. What is CP? 4,000 into 100. So 1s are 10s are, 10 1s are 10 10s are. Answer is 10%. So answer is 10%. Write it boldly, correctly. This is a 3 marks question. How many can do it? Okay, all. So nice. So note it correctly. Now coming to today's topic, Ramu bought oranges 25. So cost price. Cost price of oranges. See, for 100 rupees, 25 oranges. So what is the cost price? 100 by 25. That will be 4 rupees each. Is it not? Each cost 4 rupees. Selling price. He sells 20 for rupees 100. So for rupees 100, 20 is sold. Each cost 5 rupees. Is it profit or loss? Of course, when once start business means he will always think of profit. That should be reasonable profit, na? That is why it is said commerce without morality. That should be morality. Now, is it increased or decreased? So you have profit. For every fruit you have profit of 1 rupee. Is it not? So 1 fruit you have 1 rupee profit. Now profit is equal to 1 rupee. Is it not? So percentage of profit is the cost price of 1 orange is 4 rupees. So 1 rupee profit for orange into 100%. So 4 ones are 4 25s are. So 25% is the profit. Is it all right? So simple question. So orange was bought for 4 rupees, sold at 5 rupees. How many have the habit of doing business like this? Yes, in North Karnataka it is very common. They do a lot of business until they come to school, right? Some of them they do, okay, but it is inevitable. Now coming to the next question. A man sold his horses for rupees 29,900 each. On one he lost 10%, while in the other he gained 10%. Find his total gain or loss percent in the transaction. Transaction means giving and taking. So here a person has 2 horses. Can you tell something about horse? Yes, you know it. How many know horse riding? Okay, some of you know it, right? You might have paid some money, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, and just go a distance. In places like Mysore or Kodaikanal, Ooty, etc. Is it not? You have to give some money, they will take in horse and enjoy it. Of course, you must be very careful in riding horse. If you are not careful, it will make you fall down. But tightly keep the rope, right? Anyway, horse is one of the most heroic animal you can call it. All the wars were won by the horses. Okay. In Kunigal, if you can see some that farms of these horses where they are brought up nicely. So anyway, they are very costly each. Here is a man who sells the horses for 29,700 rupees. 2 horses he has. One he lost 10%. So lost 10% means for 100 rupees cost price, selling price is 90 rupees minus 10. For 29,700, that is the selling price. What is the cost price? That is the question. So cost price is 29,700 into 100 by 90. And if you simplify it, you get 1 0 cancels. And this will be 9 1s are, 9 2s are, 9 3s are, 27. 27 9 3s are, 3,300. Is it not? Into 10. So it will be 33,000. So cost price will be, so 10% loss. So 9 3s are 27, 9 3s are 27, 2 zeros, and 33,000 was the cost price. So he gave it only 29,700. So it is a loss business. And selling price of second horse is 29,700. Profit is 10%. So 100 is sold for 110. If 29,700 is the selling price, what is the cost price? Is it not? So then it will be 29,700 into 100 by 110. Here also 0 cancels, and 11 1s are, 11 2s are 22, 77. So it will be 27,000 will be the cost price. Is it not? So it's sold for profit. This is sold for loss. So total cost price will be, add these two. If you add these two, you get 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3 is 60,000 cost price. And it was sold for how much? This is the selling price, 29,000 into 2. So that will be equal to 29,000 each horse into 2 will be equal to 2 7s are 14, 2 9s are 18 plus 1, 19, 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. So 59,400. That is the selling price. So is it more or less? Less. How much less? You have to subtract. So how much? 60,000 is the cost price, and it is sold for 59,400, and the loss will be is 600 is the loss. 600 is the loss, right? So 600 is the loss for how much? Cost price how much? 60,000. So 600 is the loss for 60,000. So loss by cost price into 100. That is the percentage of loss. And we should subtract. If you simplify, this will be 600 1s are, 600 1s are, and that is 1%. 1% loss. Is it all right? So if 100%, 100 rupees is the cost price, sold for a loss of 90, 10%. So, but actually it is sold for 29,700. So, cost price will be more in this case. So, then you add this 2, you get 60,000, and then you have 600 rupees is the loss, divided by 60,000 becomes 1%. Okay. So, that is the question. Coming to next question. Once again you go through it and try to work out yourself, right? Next question, same type of question. You can try yourself, right? You do it? You want me to do? Okay, it's a 4 marks question. A dealer sold 2 machines at rupees 2,400. Each. On selling one machine he gained 20%, and selling the other he lost 20%. So, gain 20%. So, 100 becomes 120. So, 2,400 means how much? So, that will be 2,400 into 100 by 120. So, 122 are 20, 2,400. Is it not? So, rupees cost price becomes 2,000 rupees. It was sold for 2,400. Why? Because he gained 20%. And the second transaction, machine number 2. In the machine number 2, what happened? It was sold for 20% loss. So, 100%, if you take 100 rupees as the cost price, it was sold for 80 rupees. Actual selling price is 2,400. So, what is the cost price? So, this will be 2,400 into 100 by 80. This 2 multiplied is divided. So, 0, 0 cancels, 8 ones are 8 30s are. That will be equal to 3,000 rupees. So, cost price is 3,000 rupees. Total cost price how much? Then it was 20% profit. How much it came? So, 20% profit means 2,400 into 100 by 120. That was 0, 0 cancels, 2,000. Is it not? So, sold for 120. So, total it becomes how much? 5,000, right? And selling price is 3,000 here, and earlier it was 2,000. Total cost price is 5,000 rupees. And selling price is, so cost price is 5,000, selling price is 4,800, loss is 200, right? How do you get it? Selling price is 4,800, so difference will be 200 rupees. That will be called as loss. And therefore, loss is 200 by CP. How much CP? 5,000 into 100. That will be 0, 0 cancels, 51s are 54. So, loss percentage is, percentage of loss is 4%. Okay. So, this is a question which are of the same type. Okay. Can you work out like this? This is the loss percentage. How you get it? Loss divided by CP into 100. CP is 5,000. This is CP. This is a loss, 200 rupees into 100. So, if you cancel, you get 4%. Okay. So, this is machine number 2. So, in the total transaction, there is a loss of 4%. Okay. Now, we will see One more question. Sudhir buys bananas 6 for rupees 5. An equal number at rupees 15 per dozen. He mixes the two lots and sells them at rupees 14 per dozen. Find his gain or loss percent in the transaction. Cost price of 6 banana is 5 rupees and cost of another sample is 15 rupees per dozen. So for 6 it will be 15 by 2, that will be 7.50 rupees. Is it not? Are you following? So 6 plus 6, he mixes the two, 1 dozen it becomes. He sells it at the 14 rupees. So you must write a cost price of 1 dozen bananas. Is equal to, add these two, 5 plus 7.50, it will be 12.50, and he sells it, this is selling price, 14 rupees per dozen, this also per dozen. So what is the profit? Profit is 14 minus 12.50, that will be 1.50 rupees. Is it not? So 1.50 is the profit. For what is the cost price? Cost price is 12.50. For 100 how much? That will be, if you cancel the decimal point, you get 150. Decimal point you cancel, here also it becomes 1250 into 100. So 0 cancels. Is it not? 25 5s are 25 4s are 5 1s are 5 3s are 3 4s are 12%. So 12% is the answer. Is it clear? 6 bananas he got 5 rupees and another 6 bananas he got for 7.50. Why 7.50? For dozen 15. 1 dozen means how much? 12. For 12 he is given 15 rupees only. So for 6 it becomes 15 by 2, 7.50. So total cost becomes 5 plus 7.50, 12.50, 1 dozen. And he sells it for 14 rupees. So profit he gets is 14 minus 12.50, that is 1.50. What is the percentage? 1.50 by 12.50 into 100. Okay, that is the next question. And here you must note, profit or loss is to be calculated for cost price and not for selling price. So let us see one quotation of Swami. We have to be grateful to our parents because our food, blood, duddu, head. In Kannada, food means what? Food, what we eat, na? Blood, that is what after eating it becomes blood in our body. And head, our all intelligence, our brain power. Duddu, in Kannada, duddu means money, English. All are parents' gift. So we have to be grateful for parents. Parent means what? Pay plus rent. Because all these are gift of parents. So pay plus rent is parent. That is what Baba says. Be grateful to parents. Matru Devo Bhava. Come on. Continue. Pitru Devo Bhava. Acharya Devo Bhava. Atithi Devo Bhava. You have to respect the parents as God. Okay. Now let us see some home assignments. The cost price of 15 articles is equal to selling price of 12 articles. Find the gain percentage. Banu purchased a certain number of oranges at the rate of 2 for rupees 5 and sold them at the rate of 3 for rupees 8. In the process, he gained rupees 20. Find the number of oranges he brought. Okay, these are the two homeworks. Little challenging. Let us see how many of you do it. Okay, thank you.